You're driving. You see a beat-up sedan approach an intersection, and your brain instantly calculates, they're slowing down, they're turning left. You predict their intent, their trajectory, and their speed. You rely on intuition, on years of seeing people make predictable, yet chaotic, human mistakes. But now, a car drives itself. How does a machine learn to predict the future actions of every chaotic human driver, every sudden pedestrian, and every errant cyclist around it? It relies on behavior modeling, a constant, hyper-precise prediction game that is the only reason these cars can plot a safe path. The core challenge for a self-driving car is something called multimodal uncertainty. That's a fancy term for a simple problem. When a car is approaching a traffic light, it has multiple possible futures. It could stop, it could speed up, it could change lanes, or it could run the light. For a machine, picking the most likely outcome is the difference between a smooth ride and a crash. The car's digital brain starts by feeding on massive historical data. Millions of hours of real-world driving footage are used to teach the AI the statistical probabilities of every action. It learns that 90% of cars in a right-turn-only lane will turn right. This gives it a starting point. But history alone isn't enough. To predict the immediate future, the car uses sophisticated deep learning tools, most commonly a type of artificial intelligence called a recurrent neural network, or RNN. Enter the recurrent neural network, the car's short-term memory. It ingests recent motion frames, linking speed, steering, and acceleration to infer what will happen next. Think of an RNN as an incredibly focused, obsessive observer. It doesn't look at a car's location right now. It looks at the entire sequence of the car's movement over the last few seconds, its speed, its steering angle, and its acceleration. This sequence of past movement is the key to prediction. The RNN uses this history to project the next sequence of movement. For example, if it sees a car's steering wheel turn 5 degrees to the left for 3 consecutive milliseconds, the RNN can predict that the car is currently executing a lane change and will complete that maneuver in the next 2 seconds. Crucially, the system doesn't commit to a single prediction. It manages uncertainty by predicting multiple possible futures simultaneously. That's the multimodal part. For every surrounding object, the prediction engine calculates a handful of trajectories and assigns a probability score to each one. There's a 65% chance the pedestrian crosses the street, a 25% chance they stop at the curb, and a 10% chance they step back. The self-driving car then plots its own path, its trajectory, that safely avoids all high-probability collision outcomes. If there's a 65% chance the pedestrian crosses, the car must slow down and treat that crossing as an absolute certainty. So the next time you see a car driving itself with eerie confidence, know that its safety isn't based on a lucky guess. It's the result of a powerful, invisible scientific process, behavior modeling, that is constantly calculating hundreds of possible futures to ensure it remains a safe, defensive, and predictable driver. In short, self-driving confidence comes from non-stop probabilistic forecasting, behavior modeling, continually evaluating hundreds of paths to keep you safe, cautious, and predictable.